must take place?
Cultural organisations within the company. Yeah, well, Jeff Bezos from Amazon says that the biggest differentiator that they've got, and the thing that is the most difficult to replicate, is their internal culture of their staff, and that they're being customer oriented across all functions. Now, if you accept that definition, then it's almost impossible to change. If you haven't got the culture right, it's really, really difficult to change it. Now, I think being pragmatic about it, the only real way that you're going to make that happen is to have someone come in at the top of the organisation and say, this is how it's going to be, and we're going to make it happen throughout the organisation. Now, I can't, off the top of my head, think of a company that's done that, done that successfully.
A few. I think two things. One is most of the companies are led by elder people, the older guys like we, 50 plus, etc. And the world is maybe in its 30s now. So the challenge is that you could create a daily management from younger people, 30s, not 40s, 30s, who getting aware with new innovative business models, etc. But being backed up by more experienced managers. The second thing is my example from O2 and GiveGap is that the management of O2 were so brave that they gave £1 million to a young entrepreneur and said, you can do it, not in this office, outside the office, and create the new telephone company for 2020. How will it look like? But you have to be very brave. I think in the culture, it's not only your bonus in this quarter, but it's also that you have a long-term management and the braveness and the creativity to put the right man on the right spot, perhaps.
The change and disruption you can create in a company by doing anything like that is so significant that I think most CEOs are quite wary about doing that. And I think sometimes they take a step in that direction at a time. And I mean, so many times you hear, well, we've got this change program, or we're going to have this merger as an acquisition. But the most important thing through this process is to not to lose sight of our customers as well. Does that really happen? I don't think so. I think people are so busy worrying about their jobs and fighting for places in the new organisation that
different agendas.
Yeah, it's really difficult thing to achieve. I think maybe the answer is to try and do it step by step and do a section at a time and actually gradually work across the organisation maybe. But it's a really tough one.
Thank you so much.
Gracias.